In the last 3 videos, we worked on different types of scenarios for writing equations of lines. And the last set, these 4, often give students a lot of trouble. You have to know what parallel lines are and what perpendicular lines are. Once you know that, you're fine. Recall that we can write equations of lines in different forms. We have slope-intercept form, point-slope form, general form, and standard form. Let's write the equation of this line, given that the line is parallel to this equation and has a y-intercept of 3. Parallel means same slope. So we're given information where the slope is 3 and the point is 0, 3. We're pretty much done. Y is equal to, we use the slope, x, plus the y-intercept. That's it. That's the equation of the line that has the same slope as this equation. In point-slope form, we would just write y minus 3 is equal to 3 bracket x minus 0. For general form, we start with this equation and we'll just subtract y, both sides. 3x minus y plus 3. We just write it as 3x minus y plus 3 is equal to 0 for the general equation. And the standard would be 3x minus y is equal to minus 3 because we subtract 3 both sides. When we look into Desmos, we can have a look at all the given information and then see the equations. There's the line that's parallel to the original, red line. And these forms are all different versions of that equation. Next one is a little bit more complicated. We need to find the perpendicular slope. And we have the x-intercept to help us out. So we'll solve for y here by subtracting 2x both sides. Y is equal to negative 2x plus 4. So the slope here is negative 2. But the new line we're trying to write an equation for has the slope of 1/2. So we'll use that and negative 1, 0. Y is equal to mx plus b. We have the slope and we have a point. We have an x value and a y value. We can find the b. 0 is equal to 1/2 times x plus the b. 0 is equal to negative 1/2 plus b. b is equal to 1/2. Once we know the b, we can find the slope. Now we can write the equation. So we have y is equal to 1/2 times x plus the 1/2. First form. Second, we'll write the point slope. So we'll use y minus 0 is equal to 1/2 for the slope, bracket x minus a minus 1, which is plus 1. General form, we'll start with the slope y-intercept and times both sides by 2. So 2y is equal to 2 bracket 1/2 x plus 1/2 gives us 2y is equal to x plus 1, subtract 2y both sides, minus 2y plus 1 is equal to 0. Our general form then is x minus 2y plus 1 is equal to 0. And last one, the standard form would be x minus 2y is equal to negative 1 because we subtract 1 both sides. Done. And in Desmos, start out with this given information and the equations of the line perpendicular are as follows. And it all works. Next one, we're looking at finding the equation of the line that is parallel to this equation and through a point. So we'll solve for y here so we can see the slope by subtracting 3x both sides. We know the slope is -3, and we have this point. We know we have slope, and we know we have a point. We can find the b value. Plug in the y, which is 3, and the slope, -3, and the x value is -1 plus b. 3 is equal to negative times negative is a +3 plus b. We'll subtract 3 both sides. b is equal to 0. Our equation then is y is equal to, slope is -3x plus 0, which we don't need to show. And that's it. Point slope, we'd write y minus 3 is equal to the slope, bracket x plus 1. Remember those signs change from here in the point slope form. And then the general would just be the 3x plus y is equal to 0, because we would add 3x both sides to make sure the coefficient with the x is positive. And that form is also the standard form. We're writing equations that are parallel to this red line. The line goes through -1, 3. There it is, -3 slope, and there, and there. They all work. We need to write the equation of a line that is perpendicular to this line with a y-intercept of 4. Perpendicular, let's solve for y here by subtracting x both sides. 2y is equal to -x plus 8, and divide by 2. What we do to one side, we do to the other. We have -x over 2 plus 8 over 2, which you can skip that step if you like. -1/2 x plus 4. We know the slope is now perpendicular. We're going to make the slope positive because it was negative, and then grab the reciprocal. So slope is 2. So we'll use that, and we'll use the 0, 4. Y is equal to mx plus b. The y value is 4. Slope is 2. X value is 0 plus b. We'll get the b. Y-intercept. 4 is equal to 0 plus b, so b is equal to 4. We can write the equation. It would be y is equal to, the slope is 2x plus 4. In point slope form, we would write y minus 4 is equal to 2 bracket x minus 0. Easy as that. And the general form, we'd start with the slope y-intercept. We'll subtract y both sides. That's the general form. And the standard form, we would subtract 4 both sides. And there it is. And in Desmos, we have the given information, the line and a y-intercept, and we're trying to find a perpendicular line, and there are the equations for that line. We went through about 14 questions in 4 videos. Keep in mind, when you're writing an exam, the wording can get a little bit longer and the problems can get a little bit more complicated. But the bottom line is, write out all the information you know. Is there some way you can get a point? Can you get the slope? Is there an x or y intercept? And once you have a little bit of information, you can work from there. Hang in there. You can do this.